Rav Avram Mordechai Alter of Ger was the third Ger Rebbe and passed away in Eretz Yisrael in 1948. About 100 years ago, he met the son of a baker in Warsaw who had put on tefillin for the first time that day. And he told him, he said, tefillin are like your connection to Shemayim. Just like when you turn on the light switch, even though you don't see how it works, there's cables that connect the light switch up to the ceiling and the light turns on when you flip the switch. Your tefillin are like that light switch that connects you to the Ribbono Shel Olam. Never forget that. In Sefer Dvarim, the Torah tells us, "V'ra'u kol amei haaretz ki shem Hashem nikra alecha v'yaru mimeka," that all of the nations of the world will see that Hashem, the name of Hashem is upon you, and they'll be afraid of you. And the Gemara tells us that this is a reference to one who is wearing tefillin. One who is wearing tefillin, it's apparent that Hashem's name rests upon him. Now, if you take a look at your tefillin, you see how there's a shin on the shorosh, on the sides of the bias, and there's a dalid that forms in the back of your neck, made with the straps, with the ritzuos, and then on the shalyad, there's also a yud, which also touches the box of the shalyad, which spells the name of Hashem, Shakai. So you can see very clearly that by wearing tefillin, you have Shem Hashem Nikra Alecha, that you're wearing the name of Hashem upon you. The Zohar says that in our times, after the destruction of the Beis Hamikdash, when we have no building where the Shechina rests, the Shechina rests on every Jew who wears tefillin. And the Or HaChaim HaKadosh says that by following the halachos and hilchos tefillin, they make the person who wears a tefillin a vessel, to a receptacle, to have the Shechina rest upon him with all the blessings that go along with it. So putting on your tefillin in the right place, following the halachas, all combines to form like a password that allows you to connect to an incredible network. Go back in time to the time of the Mishkan and Bnei Yisrael camped around it in the Midbar. Remember the formation? There were 3 tribes, 3 Shvatim, camped on each side of the Mishkan in the 4 directions, totaling 12 Shvatim. Now take a look at your tefillin. It's not by accident that on each side of the box there are 3 stitches, totaling 12 stitches. It says in Halacha, and the sources for this are in the Rishonim and Gaonim, that tefillin must be made with these 12 stitches, as they are reminiscent to the 12 Shvatim that camped around the Mishkan. And just as the Shechina rested upon the Mishkan and upon the Bnei Yisrael camped around the Mishkan, the Shechina rests on every Jew who connects to this network, who connects to this wireless network of connection to the Shechina and a connection to Bnei Yisrael, as all of these 12 stitches are really made of one sinew. They have to be made of one sinew because to show the achdus, to show the unity of all the different tribes of Klal Yisrael who connect to each other and to Hashem through this special mitzvah. Just think, when you put on your tefillin, you're wearing a miniature Mishkan surrounded by Klal Yisrael, which, when you think about it, is your connection to Hashem and the Shechina, as we said, and the Shechina that rests, the presence of Hashem that exists within every Jew. And when you wear those, you're connected to that network. What a feeling. I think that perhaps this is what the Imre Emes meant when he told the son of the baker that this mitzvah connects you to Shemayim. It might have wireless cables, but they connect us to Hashem and to each other every time you put them on.